pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
All right. Good luck, sucker. Well, the weed or nothing.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 29. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Forced out to his left. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, good hit.
There's been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. He takes this one down almost all the way to the
Both of y'all went to the fucking
He ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Inside the 20 before it's brought down. difference between this play and the last one? That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whenever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first down.
Oh, they didn't let me switch to my man.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31. And he'll get into the end
I switched that nigga a long time ago.
Indianapolis taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, and they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was good.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down
block,
to 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Complete to him. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 28.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
All you motherfuckers, you let this nigga get past you.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score 7, Chiefs nothing.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Finding room to the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Edwards-Helaire. And all the way down inside the 5-4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reduce the time?
Almost fucked up.
They're running the ball at will.
Come with me, Kelsey.
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Now a carry for
go.
He's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7.
I got Brady holding my fucking kickoff balls, nigga. Fuck Brady. Hold my balls,
It's 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no fumble return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, dude, let's go. I'm gonna play here.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he'll give it here to his running back. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 2. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
1 man.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs.
Man,
It's a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy.
Oh, yeah.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some breathing room. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. A huge play that time for the Colts. 71 yards.
Indianapolis.
Yep.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down zone coverage. Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first round. He brought down by the Colts. Trey Flowers forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando and let you know what's going on here. A very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end.
They can't catch now.
And it'll bring up third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelce. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The game here with the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they act panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. What you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the Colts' 34-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh. Put that bitch out there.
First defensive back taken in this year's draft. Darnell Savage there to knock that one away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. He just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync all the way to play good defense.
Fucking open over there.
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, you. Oh, my God. Oh.
These guys have gone into the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 20-yard line.
I fucking threw a dart. How my man... Like, come on, dog.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Fucking threw a bullet at him, and that shit went over all the way over his head.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. takes this about 5 yards deep. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
I don't understand how my fucking guys get sucked into blocks while this nigga just runs fucking crazy. Like, look at this shit, dog. Like, my man's coming down, just gets sucked into a block.
Become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Two catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. Pretty much everything right there offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes gets this one to him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run.
Hi, Joe.
Coaching Charles to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. Stays on his feet. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Mahomes will try again on second down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A game there of 30 big ones.
First and 10 at the 40.
Mahomes now on first down. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play of the football there at second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
Will block anybody 70.
So far.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up
They're in the gun on 3rd down. Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. And it's a first down. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. From here, that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. This is now 4th down. The Chief lineman let it go. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Gets it out quickly, and it's complete all right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Colts 28, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 as their own 21-yard line.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot. 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Gain on the play there, 2nd down. Jack now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And they will corral right around the 34. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to float deep right side.
Everybody's fucking favorite play. That shit works against me, but never fucking works for me.
Big
Everybody's favorite fucking play, Joe.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
That's everybody's play right there. Fucking fade route. Worked every fucking time except for me. And I got Tyreek Hill on my team.
Always a coach's fear. Okay, you earned the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
It seems like they've been running uphill all game. That is past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards alone. And he's got him past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelce. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. His pass is intercepted for a 13 yard. Sean Murphy bunting. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
They'll have a 1st down past the 40. To the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead. Blankenship out for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Colts 42. Chiefs 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around in that their backs against the wall. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking again for Kelce there on that play, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
They're down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, they'll run it here in the jet sweep, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go on top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can... Oh, goodness, interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. A mistake on the line, it's a loose ball. And the Colts pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for you.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Uses the football. 2nd down. The Colts pick it up.
Oftentimes we're talking about piling on. In any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
The Colts field goal. A 26-yard
Blankenship's kick is good. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. That drive took him inside to 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and you have points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they take a knee.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you had all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great